Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy like back here with another YouTube video. And today in today's video we're doing the Knives Out review. So yeah, it's another movie review here. I'm trying to review some more movies on this channel. So yeah, today we got Knives Out. I thought it was a damn good movie. Really enjoyed this movie. Came out 2019, and yeah, really enjoyed this movie. So yeah, let's get into this. So the movie is it's a kind of like a mystery. Uh, they classify it as a mystery comedy, but I kind of classify it as a mystery. Uh, it has a bit of comedy, but I wasn't like laughing so much like I usually do at comedy movies. It was more of a mystery movie. And yeah, let me just say this: I was not a fan. I'm not a huge fan of mystery movies, but this movie was pretty good. I really enjoyed it, mystery wise. So yeah, the movie has so many different star A-list actors in this, including just to name a few: Chris Evans, Daniel Craig, Christopher Plummer, uh, Michael Shannon, Lakeith Stanfield. There's so many names here, and there's so many great actors in this movie, and I think it was really good, well done. Ryan Johnson, he directs it and writes it, and yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest, with you guys. I obviously I seen The Last Jedi, and I know he made that movie, and a lot of people don't like him because of that, which I think is just very stupid in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's very stupid. So, uh, yeah, I watched this movie because I had heard it was a good movie, and Ryan Johnson wrote and directed it, and I was curious to see because I do like Last Jedi. It's not my favorite Star Wars movie or anything, but I do like it out of the Star Wars sequels, in my opinion. But yeah, everyone has their own opinions on that. Uh, so yeah, the story tells a tale of basically a writer who suddenly dies, and he has like a huge family pretty much, and his caretaker. And basically the story is about how who killed him pretty much. A lot of people believe it's a suicide. Some people don't. And then we have Daniel Craig, who's one of the detectives, as well as Lakeith Stanfield, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but yeah, they they all are joining this for joining the investigation to just pretty much find out who killed Christopher Plummer's character, which was his name's Harlan Thromfield or something like that, or Thrombey, sorry. Uh, yeah, this movie does a really good job in telling this because, to be honest with you guys, I wasn't sure what to expect because it was a 2 hour and 10 minute movie. I was like thinking to myself, like, how are they gonna stretch this out without making it too stretched out? So I was curious, and because there's only about maybe I can't exactly remember, but like 7 family members or something like that, and the interview part took like half an hour. So I was just like, how are they gonna make this longer? And they did it very well because you thought you knew stuff, but you didn't. Like for example, I kind of thought it was Walt that did it, Michael Shanahan's character. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Spoiler: if you once you figure out exactly who did it, it's hard to say if it would spoil the movie or not. But yeah, uh, yeah, I was thinking maybe it was Walt or something, and it ended up being, and I ended up going to thinking it was just a suicide, and then I realized it was Ransom. Ransom was like, I was kind of stunned on how he was doing it. I kind of wasn't like following properly, but then I ended up realizing it, and I was just like, oh shoot, Ransom actually killed him. And this movie really showcases the power of kind of greed, to be honest with you, because the family just wants Harlan's money or their grandfather's money, uh, and they think they deserve it and all this, and they deserve to be rich and don't have to work or something. But and then he gives it to his caretaker pretty much, and they're like always getting so mad and stuff. And I thought that was really interesting touch as well. Uh, yeah, there was at times where I was like really curious, and there was that yeah like there was at times where I was confused a little bit. But like the writing is pretty good. Ryan Johnson writes this movie really well. I didn't have any big huge questions. There were no questions left unanswered or anything like that. It was straightforward. It wasn't like he was trying to make a sequel out of this or something. I That's what I really liked about this movie as well, is the fact that it was just the way that he wrote was really well. The acting is really well. Daniel Craig put on a southern accent, and I thought it was a bit funny at times because you usually know him as more of like a British accent because he is British. So and yeah, you hear him speak with a British accent, and I thought it was a little bit kind of strange when he had a southern accent. I believe I've watched a movie with him having a southern accent before, but yeah, Chris Evans actually did a good job of playing Ransom. I thought he did a really well job because really good job because like most people I'm used to at least Chris Evans playing Captain America, and before he used to play more of like teenage, don't want to grow up people pretty much. And this is kind of what Ransom kind of was, but like Ransom was more of a villain kind of role, which I thought was really good. It was interesting to see Chris Evans play a villain role, and Chris Evans did a good job in playing more of not a villain more, but like a role of just not caring slash yeah, pretty much not caring and stuff like that. And I thought he did a really good job in playing that role. He really has range. I must say that though. Uh, yeah, the cast again was awesome. Everyone acts in their good ways and stuff. Yeah, I recently watched, for example, Keith Stanfield. He was in a movie I watched recently, which is like, yeah, the movie called Sorry to Bother You, whatever. He was in that. I think he did a good job as well, and he did a good job in Knives Out of being some like weird detective kind of thing. Uh, Anna de Armas, who plays Marta, she did an alright job as well. I think I think she did a really good job in playing her. Just yeah, her role was pretty interesting as well. I thought she was interesting in her touch to the story. Uh, yeah, but the thing I would have liked a little bit more is if some of these actors and stuff, they're good actors, but the thing is, the movie you have so short amount of time, short amount of screen time, and plus not everyone can talk so long and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of would have liked to see maybe a few more like acting and stuff, like a little bit more acting from some of the actors, like for example, Joni didn't really. Joni said some stuff, but that's about it. Like Riki Lindholm, who played Donna, she was one of the wives or whatever. She didn't even say. I don't even think she said one word the whole. She may have said one word. That's about it, and I dislike that a little bit. I wish they could have maybe went with someone else. Just because it didn't leave me wondering, but it was like, oh, it's so much wasted talent kind of thing. But again, like you have a short amount of time and you gotta get it set and stuff like that. So I understand. Uh, again, most of most of these actors is stuff you're personally I'm not used to. Like I'm not really used to Daniel Craig acting like not a goof, but uh, just way different than how he usually acts in more of a serious role. Same with Chris Evans. Like I'm not used to him acting as more of like an asshole villain kind of role. Uh, yeah, I'm not too used to that. Same with most of the actors for the family. I'm not too used to that. I would say Lakeith Stanfield is the only one I'm really not used to, but he kind of acted the same, not the same, but he was playing the same kind of role he played in Sorry to Bother You, like some kind of not like a laid back kind of guy, not like too angry and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, I'm not too sure about Anna de Armas. I'm not too sure about her. I've never seen any of her other movies. Maybe I'll go check it out. But yeah, this movie is really good. I would probably rate it honestly 9.5 out of 10, just because of, again, some of the actors kind of wasted potential there. But other than that, everything else is really good. Like, I really enjoy it. Writing's done beautifully. And it's also a modern take on more of like a murder mystery, which I also think is really good as well, because you kind of feel like this is like from the 80s, but it's not really. It's from like 2019 or whatever. With in terms of like what they're doing and stuff, like they have phones. I mean, touchscreen phones, computers, and stuff like that. But it has a really like old feel to the movie. I don't know if it's just me or what. The cars just look a bit old too as well. But yeah, that just might be me. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Highly recommend checking out this movie. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.